Is this their moment? Beckham into Sheringham, and Solskjaer has won it!
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is one of the most important players in the history of Manchester United. His goal on the Champions League final secured the treble for the Red Devils in 1999. In general, Solskjaer had an amazing career with Molde, Manchester United and the national team of Norway. Solskjaer was born on the 26th of February of 1973 in Kristiansund of Norway. At 17 he signed his first contract with local club Klassenerken. He would make his first steps with the club and in 1993 helped his team to win promotion to the third tier of the Norwegian football. In 1994 Klassenerken finished sixth on its group with Solskjaer scoring 31 goals. Molde's head coach Ake Hareide spotted the young forward and signed him in 1995. On his first season he scored 20 goals and was the third top scorer of the top division in Norway. Molde managed to finish as runners-up behind Rosenborg on that season and qualified for the UEFA Cup. His second season started impressively as he had scored 11 goals in 12 games. Hareide had offered Solskjaer to Everton and Manchester City but none of them was willing to risk for him. In summer of 1996, Alex Ferguson was in need for a striker. Though he had Cantona, his other striker Andy Cole had a bad previous season. A bid of £1.5 million for Solskjaer was made in July and was accepted. His last game for Molde was on the 21st of July where he scored the fourth goal on a final 5-1 victory over Start. At the end of the game he was applauded from the crowd on the stands of Aker Stadium. After Solskjaer left, Molde won only one out of the last 10 games and scored just 10 goals. Solskjaer officially joined Manchester United on the 29th of July. The biggest target of that summer was Alan Shearer of Blackburn, who finally joined Newcastle. He made his debut on the third game of the season against Blackburn where he scored just 6 minutes after he came off the bench on a 2-2 draw. He would soon become a regular, partnering Eric Cantona in attack. He would score 18 Premier League goals during that season as Manchester United clinched its second consecutive championship. He was nicknamed by the media as the baby-faced assassin due to his youthful look and his amazing finishing in front of goal. At the end of the season Cantona retired but Manchester United signed the experienced striker Teddy Sheringham. With Andy Cole finding his form, Solskjaer was not playing as regularly, starting only 15 games and scoring only 6 goals. Manchester United lost the Premier League to Arsenal in 1998 and Ferguson went on to sign Dwight Yorke in order to strengthen the forward line of the team. Yorke and Cole would form the striking duo while Solskjaer and Sheringham would make the bench. There were speculations that Solskjaer would leave Old Trafford but he insisted to stay and fight for a place on the lineup. His decision would prove vital for Manchester United on the process. After a close battle with Arsenal, the Red Devils managed to win the title with 1 point difference from the Gunners. Solskjaer played 19 games on that season where 10 of them came off the bench. His contribution however was very important as he had scored 12 goals with many of them coming from the bench. It was at that period that the media called him as a super sub. On the 22nd of May, Manchester United won Newcastle 2-0 on the FA Cup final and completed the double, with Solskjaer playing the whole game. Six days after the FA Cup victory, Manchester United travelled in Barcelona where would face Bayern Munich for the Champions League final. First-choice midfielders Paul Scholes and Roy Keane were both suspended for the game and they were replaced from Nicky Butt and Jesper Blomqvist. Solskjaer was on the bench for the game with Cole and Yorke starting. The game started poorly for United as Mario Basler scored on the 6th minute for the German champions. The Red Devils tried to react but failed to create chances. On the second half Bayern missed good opportunities to clear the game out with Scholl and Janker hitting the posts of Peter Schmeichel. Ferguson introduced Sheringham on the 67th minute and Solskjaer on the 81st. With the fourth official indicating 3 minutes of injury time, Manchester United won a corner kick. After Bayern's defence failed to clear the ball, the effort of Ryan Giggs met the foot of Sheringham, who equalised. 2 minutes later, United won another corner. Beckham took the corner, Sheringham headed and Solskjaer scored the winner, leaving the players of Bayern in frustration. Manchester United completed the treble and up to date is the only English club which managed to do so. During the next 2 seasons, Manchester United managed to maintain the Premier League title with the 4 strikers sharing time between them. Solskjaer was still clinical in front of goal, winning important points from the bench. In 2001, Teddy Sheringham left for Tottenham and Ruud van Nistelrooy arrived from PSV. Solskjaer would partner the Dutch striker, leaving Cole and York on the bench. United, however, failed to win any silverware, finishing 3rd in Premier League. In January of that season, Cole left the club and was replaced by youngster Diego Forlan. By next season, York left as well, so the competition was less. Ferguson would change the formation, however, and Van Nistelrooy was played as a lone striker. An injury of David Beckham gave the opportunity to Solskjaer to feature as right winger, where he excelled. He finished the season with 37 appearances and scored 9 goals as Manchester United clinched the title. For the 2002-2003 season, Solskjaer started as regular on the right side of attack, but a serious injury against Panathinaikos for the Champions League ruled him out for a long period. He returned in February and helped the team to reach the FA Cup final, where the Red Devils won 3-0 against Millwall. In August, however, he was forced to a knee surgery and missed the whole 2005 season. On December of 2005, Solskjaer would return in action with the reserve team and on the same month made his first appearance in Premier League as a substitute. His return to full fitness continued in the reserves and made another 2 Premier League and 2 FA Cup appearances until the end of the season. During the summer of 2006, Van Nistelrooy left for Real Madrid, leaving Rooney, Zaha, Smith and Solskjaer as the remaining forwards of the team. With Smith, Zaha and Solskjaer having injuries during the previous seasons, Alex Ferguson considered buying another forward. Solskjaer had a very good pre-season, however, and Ferguson changed his mind. In fact, the only player he signed on that season was Michael Carrick. Manchester United won the Premier League at the end of the season, as 8 of the players were included on the team of the season. Solskjaer himself was not always regular, but he played 19 games and scored 7 goals. At the end of the season, he had to undergo another knee surgery from which he never fully recovered. His retirement was announced on the 27th of August of 2007 at the age of 34. 1 year later, Manchester United honoured him with a testimonial game against Espanyol, where 69,000 fans attended. Solskjaer ended his career having won everything with Manchester United. He had won the Premier League title 6 times, the FA Cup twice, the Champions League once and the Intercontinental Cup once. With Norway he played 67 games and scored 23 goals. He participated in the 1998 World Cup and the 2000 European Championship. Immediately after his retirement, Ferguson appointed Solskjaer as a striker coach, and at the end of the season he became the head coach of the reserves. With the reserves of Manchester United he managed to win the title in 2010. In January of 2011 he was appointed as manager of Molde and would lead the team on its first championship title. On the next season, Molde maintained the title, and on his 3rd season he won the cup. In January of 2014, Solskjaer was hired as the manager of Cardiff City, but he failed to avoid relegation. He left the team at the beginning of the next season after a poor start in Championship. In October of 2015 he rejoined Molde and helped the team to finish as runners-up twice, and also reached the round of 32 of the Europa League in 2016, where was eliminated to eventual champions Sevilla. On the 19th of December of 2018 he was appointed as caretaker manager of Manchester United following the departure of Jose Mourinho. His first game was against his former club Cardiff City and the Red Devils won 5-1 away. Solskjaer is considered as a legend in the history of Manchester United as he scored one of the most important goals for the club. He is now called to restore the pride of the team from the managerial position. Do you think you can make it? Tell us your opinions below. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy our work. Thanks for watching.